I don't have much by the standards of the world. No grand estate, no legacy, no land passed down through names. What I have is Tuesday mornings and the way I know your coffee, and the particular way I love you. That doesn't look like much from the outside, but from the inside is enormous. I used to think that love was something you constructed with the right materials, the right time and the right ground. That you needed solid things before you offered someone permanence. That you had to have a ride before you offered someone somewhere safe to land. But I've been building something out with stone, with all the small and daily things I'd give you if I could give you anything. Not marble, not a view across a valley, not a name above a door, but something that no weather can dismantle. Something I've been building since before I even knew that I was building, since before I knew who it was for. I built a castle for you, not the cold and heavy kind with walls to keep the world away, but something warm and open, something that says you are safe here, you can stay. I built a castle for you, out of every promise I've kept quietly without announcing, out of every time I chose you when the choosing wasn't easy, out of all the love I have that doesn't fit inside the ordinary words for it. I built a castle for you, and the gates would always open and the lights would always be the kind that make you feel like home. I built a castle for you, and the only rule inside it is that you were never, never on your own. Think about the things you've carried before you found me, the weight of being someone who gives more than they receive, the quiet and the years of making yourself smaller so that other people had enough room to breathe. I wanna build the opposite of that for you. I wanna build a place where you take up your full size, where there are rooms specifically for the version of you that never got enough space to fully come alive. I want there to be a room for when you're tired, where nobody needs anything from you at all, and a room for when you're brilliant and electric, big enough to hold the whole of it. All the walls, I want there to be a room where you're allowed to be uncertain, when I know it isn't failure, isn't lack. And at the center of the whole thing, just a place where I am waiting, and you know without the asking, you can always come back. And I know that I can't give you stone and mortar, can't give you towers rising from the hill, but I can give you something more enduring, something built from choosing, something built from will. I built a castle for you, not the cold and heavy kind with walls to keep the world away, but something warm and open, something that says you are safe here, you can stay. I built a castle for you, out of every promise I've kept quietly without announcing, out of every time I chose you when the choosing wasn't easy, out of all the love I have that doesn't fit inside the ordinary words for it. I built a castle for you, and the gates would always open and the lights would always be the kind that make you feel like home. I built a castle for you, and the only rule inside it is that you are never, never on your own. Castles fall, I know that I've read enough of history to know that stone means nothing without something living inside it. The walls without warmth are just an elaborate way of being cold. So let this be the kind of castle made of mornings, made of staying, made of asking how you are and meaning it, made of all the nights I didn't leave when leaving would have been easier, made of every version of you I chose to love, including all the ones you haven't shown me yet, including all the ones still finding their way to the door. Someday I want you to look back on this life, on all the ordinary architecture of our years, and say I lived inside a love that held me, that had rooms I hadn't found yet after all this time, that kept surprising me with how much space it had, how it expanded when I needed more, to be smaller. Never once made me feel like I was asking for too much. It's what I'm building every day, with whatever I have to build with the limited materials of being human, with the imperfect and the trying, and the showing up regardless. That's the castle. It isn't much to look at from the outside, but I promise you, from the inside, it was always only yours. I built a castle for you, and I have been quietly this whole time, brick by brick and day by day. I built a castle for you, out of everything I am and everything I'm learning, out of all the love that doesn't have a ceiling, doesn't have a wall. I built a castle for you, not to keep you in, but to give you somewhere that is always without condition, without question, without end, yours. Come inside, the door is always open, the light is always on. This isn't stone, this isn't towers, this is just me saying you have somewhere